Viva Magazine Live is more than a television show. It is a trusted platform, a bridge between legacy and leadership, between community and impact, with authentic voices, meaningful conversations, and stories that resonate beyond the screen. This is Viva Magazine Live. Community, culture, we celebrate the leaders, artists, and visionaries who build legacy and inspire change. When you support Viva Magazine Live, you support more than programming. You support education, leadership, small business, and community legacy. These are stories with purpose, voices with impact, a platform that uplifts and endures. This is Viva Magazine Live, where community lives on television. This is more than a talk show. It's a platform, a conversation, a tribute to our past, and a vision for our future. Tune in every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. on your local cable channels. Xfinity Comcast Channel 17, AT&T Uverse Channel 99, Suddenlink Channel 99, and Phonoscope Channel 96. Watch full episodes on our YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, and follow us on all of our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And welcome back to Viva Magazine Live. I'm your host, Blanca Blanco, and here we are at Casa Ramirez FOLKART Gallery. We're here with Chrissie Ramirez, who was married to the late Macario Ramirez. And welcome, Chrissie. I'm so glad to have you here on Viva Magazine Live.
I very much appreciate the invitation, Blanca. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, as you know.
Yes.
I've said that to you. You know, let's just get right into it, Chrissie. How long were you and Macario married?
We got married in July of 1983.
Yeah.
We had been partners for several years prior to that. We met in the late 1970s. And so
I didn't know that y'all were partners before that time, before y'all were married.
Well, partners in the
in the business, huh?
Not in the business,
Okay.
no.
Mhm.
But from the standpoint of having, I'll call them life projects
Yes,
that
okay,
we did
got it.
together. We
Yeah.
had commitments to together.
Yes, I got it. So, Chrissie, for viewers who may not have known him personally, Macario, how would you describe Macario the man? A husband, a person, and a Houstonian. How would you describe him?
It's hard to pick just one adjective or
Yeah.
adverb for him.
Yes.
He was a very dynamic man, very strong individual. He could be very caring and very loving, but he was also very dynamic, can be very forceful in speaking up on his points. So he was a multifaceted
Yes.
person.
Yes, he was. He was. So when you think of him today, is there a small everyday memory that you can share with us, like a habit or a phrase or a ritual that you hold especially close about him?
Well, it's a phrase that other people have used as well, but I think one of the ones, and it's carried me through today, is Sí Se Puede.
Sí Se Puede.
Sí Se Puede. I tell that to myself. You can do it.
Yes.
You know, when something is kind of hard, oh no, Sí Se Puede, you
Yeah.
can do it.
Yes.
So that's, I think, was very important to him. Number one, growing up, and then as a Chicano with civil rights and the farm workers.
Yes.
And then just a few other phrases. He did not like to be late. So
Yeah.
it was like, let's go.
Yes.
You know, Vámonos, we're going to be going.
I know. I mean, that is just, you know, like if you're really committed, you do not want to be late.
Right.
So when you think of him today, you know, Macario came out of a working class background, and he became deeply involved, as you mentioned, in activism. And how did those earlier experiences shape the activist he became here in Houston? I mean, did he participate in the farm workers marches in
In the valley.
In the valley.
He would have been very interested in those, but I think his activism came from his association with his father.
Yeah.
That his dad faced a lot of discrimination as they traveled through Texas,
Yeah.
working in fields, going up to the Midwest, you know, to harvest beets. And some of those memories stayed very strongly with him. And his father was
well, it showed in his activism.
very much so. And so that promoted him, propelled him to seeking equity, respect for others, equal treatment.
Yes.
And I think those were his father was a wonderful man and very, I think, a great role model, you know, for Macario.
So you got to meet him.
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. How old was he at that time when you met him?
Macario?
No,
his dad.
His
His dad died in the early 1980s.
Yeah.
Before we got, he was not there when we got married in
Yeah.
'83. He
Yeah.
had passed away before then.
Yeah.
So I didn't know him well, but I had several occasions
Sure.
to be with him, to be around him. He was always very welcoming and very
Yeah.
accepting.
Yeah, I'm sure. So over the years, Macario spoke out on many issues, civil rights, immigrant rights, voter education. What were the causes that you think he felt deeply about, the ones that he could never walk away from? Can you point to some of those?
Yeah, and he had so many things that he was very committed to, as you said. I think education was one of the main issues
Yeah.
that was foremost, that he did a lot of research and activism with. But he was interested in, you know, environmental issues and housing around minority communities, job discrimination, voting rights. And I think any time he felt that minorities, especially Latinos, didn't have equity in what they were searching, equal opportunities, that was something that he wanted to step forward on and to try to address it.
Yes. Well, he did, and he was like, that's what I was going to say. Can you share a moment here in Houston where you saw his voice or his courage really change something, like whether he was at City Hall or in the neighborhood meeting or in the streets? Where did you see that transform?
You know, I couldn't really call to mind an individual moment, but I think on a national level with the battle between Joe Lopez and Gallo Wine. Joe Lopez is an artist in San Antonio.
Yes. Joe Lopez, was he the singer of Mas?
He was. He's a watercolor artist in San Antonio. Same name.
Oh, okay.
Same name.
And
he had designed a logo, Puro Gallo. Puro Gallo.
Puro Gallo,
a strong
right.
individual.
Yes.
And Gallo Wine sued him for use of their word. Well, it's like, what is this?
Why? Yeah.
So Macario
took issue with that.
He took strong issue with that and led a national boycott of Gallo Wine products.
I remember that.
Out of his gallery here in Houston. So that was on we went to the National LULAC Convention in LA with Joe and got a national boycott support from LULAC. So that was really quite a bit of activism there on his part. Now, on a local level, I encounter people actually almost every week, and they'll say, you know, your husband meant so much to me. He taught me to be proud of who I was.
Yeah.
He taught me to continue my education. He said, it's going to be hard, but you can do it.
Yeah.
And so it was those moments.
He gave that encouragement
It
to
was
others,
that encouraging words that I think have made a lot of difference to people. And I hear it often.
Yes.
And that means a lot to me, of course.
Of course. So let's take a moment and talk about the Casa Ramirez Folk Art Gallery. So at the same time, he was building something just as powerful, right here in the Heights. Take us back to the beginning when you and Macario first imagined Casa Ramirez. What did you both hope it would be or what it would look like?
Actually, Casa Ramirez was all Macario's inspiration.
Was it really?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
I myself had a career in public health.
Yes.
I have a Master of Public Health degree, and I was working in public health administration at that time and when we got married. And the opportunity presented itself in 1985 with an economic development project called El Mercado del Sol.
Yes, I
It's
remember
in
that
what's
one.
the Segundo Barrio
Yes,
now, off of Jensen across from Guadalupe Church. And it was an opportunity to, I think, in a way, honor his dad, because I had not mentioned already, I don't think, his father was a craftsman, had a business at the well-known El Mercado in San Antonio.
Yes.
And of course, in 1985, his father had died, probably within the past 4 years, say.
Right.
And Macario saw it as an opportunity to honor his father and to get into the culture more, because his dad was a great educator as well.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So I was fascinated with it, of course, and it was a wonderful opportunity. And he opened the door to it and showed me ways to go. And I didn't start working with him full time until I retired in 2004. But and that was when we moved into this location at 241.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. When you first opened the doors here on 19th Street, right here in the Heights, what did you want people to feel the moment they stepped inside Casa Ramirez Folk Art Gallery? What was that feeling you wanted?
Macario always talked about it being like a Mexican marketplace.
Yes.
That was what he wanted. He wanted those roots feeling, the down home, the color, the vibrancy.
And that's what is here, the vibrancy, the colors, the beautiful photographs and posters, and it's so beautiful. And the altars and Dia de los Muertos is so beautiful.
And as we got started, then he began to establish more links with local artists, and he also looked into celebrations that we could incorporate as we went along.
Yes.
So we have a lot of seasonal events, like you mentioned, Dia de los Muertos.
That's right, that's right. So at what point did you realize that this was more than a store, that Casa Ramirez had become a gathering place and a community center? When did you realize? When did you both realize that?
And you know, I think that community place, a place for people to gather, share stories, share their needs, was probably one of his desires all along.
Yeah.
And he probably just in his own natural way encouraged people to come here. We could offer support for so many causes. The Libro Traficantes, Pancho Claus Arts and Education, you know, art students, young students in high school and their art projects. And in seeing how they evolved, people were just comfortable here coming.
Yeah. I just feel like when people walk into this place, it's very, very comfortable, like you said. They just feel at home. Kind of.
Yes, we do. I think so too.
Casa Ramirez was just never a business, was it, Chrissie?
No.
It was an extension of Macario's activism, and your both of y'all shared vision, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. So when we come back, we'll talk about the cultural education that happened inside these walls, Dia de los Muertos, writers and artists, and how you've been carrying that legacy forward, Chrissie, today. Okay? Stay with us. We'll be right back, and we'll talk about that.
Learning looks like this, and it also looks like...
I didn't just study buildings. I connected them with tech to make them smarter.
I'm learning healthcare management while providing patient care.
I worked with these control systems way before I even started the job.
And if I can't make it in person, I take my classes online. So, where do you start?
And welcome back. I'm your host, Blanca Blanco, here at Viva Magazine Live, and I'm here with Chrissie Ramirez, talking about the life and legacy of Houston activist and cultural leader, Macario Ramirez. Chrissie, so we were talking about Macario, that became known as a teacher of Mexican and Latino traditions, especially Dia de los Muertos. How did that approach and that role as an educator inside Casa Ramirez happen?
Oh, Macario, he had many things in his blood, and one of them was an educator.
Yes.
It just came natural to him. And we both found such beauty in the Mexican culture. And it was his heritage, of course. Although he was born in San Antonio, his parents were from Mexico.
Yes.
And it was something that was very, very dear to him, and he was
Yes.
very proud of it. And he talked about Tejanos as well,
Yeah.
and the Southwest United States, and pulled traditions from some of those areas as well. But it was natural for him to want to teach people.
Right.
Young people would come in and he would tell them, don't lose your culture.
Yes.
You know, don't
Yeah.
lose your culture.
That's right.
And they'd nod. But anything that he could do to educate, and we would have very diverse clientele, which we still do, very
Yes.
diverse base of customers. And so it was a matter of the Anglo being able to educate them on something that they didn't know about.
Right.
And many of them were so eager to find out about it. And he had such a gentle way and a caring way of talking to people about things like that.
Yeah.
That they were pulled into it.
Yes, I'm sure they were. Well, you both hosted so many events here. You had book signings, art shows, you had celebrations that really, really captures the soul of Casa Ramirez. So what was it like to watch people, especially young Latinos, see their culture reflected on those walls, on all the walls in here, and in the books, and the altars especially?
Yeah.
What was that like?
I've always been in awe. If we talk about the young people that come in, many art exhibits we've had from local high school students, of the talent, the foresight they would possess,
Yeah.
and the abilities to create and share imagery from their culture. Whether it was from a famous mariachi singer to Cesar Chavez, United Farm Workers, to going back to Montezuma, or
Yes.
to the pyramids.
And especially the Dia de los Muertos, that you have the altars displayed here, the Virgen de Guadalupe, 16 de septiembre. I mean, is there one event that captures your soul, Chrissie?
Well, I think it has to be Dia de los Muertos.
Yes.
It's hard to have one special event from that time, but the Day of the Dead, it's a very personal time.
Yeah.
It's a very personal time of celebration and remembrance.
Yeah.
But it's also a grand party as well.
Right.
When
It's
the
a
whole
celebration of
community
life.
can
Yeah.
celebrate the return of spirits.
Yes.
And what is more, if you've lost someone,
Yeah.
what is more heartwarming than to think, this is a very special time, and I'm going to be able to celebrate that person who meant so much to me
Right.
during this period of time. So it's a great reunion.
Yes, it is. Do you have folks come in and put photos of their loved ones on the altars here?
Yes,
From
we
folks that you know, or-
do it in several different ways. We'll have, this past year, in fact, we have up to 12 altars.
Yeah.
Some were small size, but we have a community altar, and that's the one we have a colleague, and she
Yeah.
puts up a beautiful framework. It's still really up
Yeah.
at the front. And then people are invited to write a name, bring in
Yeah.
a photo, write a memory.
Yeah.
And then we invite individuals to come in and do an individual altar to a family member or
Yeah.
family members, loved ones.
Yes.
And so we have,
Do you have different cultures involved in that, or is it just mainly the Latino community?
no, we have a lot of Anglos come in. We've had African Americans.
Yeah, that's
We've even
awesome.
have a Buddhist come in and do it.
Wow.
We tell people you don't have to do it. It is a religious ceremony. All Saints and All Souls Day, and within the Catholic Church, and some other religions as well have it. But we say it doesn't have to be religious.
Yes,
You know,
it
what you're
doesn't.
doing, you're honoring the individual. A lot of people don't enjoy the calaveras,
Yeah.
the skeletons
Yeah, right, the
that are so
sugar
frequently
skulls and-
seen with
yeah,
it. Right.
yeah.
But we say you don't have to use those.
Yeah.
Make it
Yeah,
your
yeah,
own. Do
that's
it
right.
yourself. You're honoring ancestors or beloved family members, friends.
That's right.
And so it's just a very personal time.
Yes, it is. So behind the scenes, he was, Macario is who I'm talking about, the go-to person for many organizers in the city of Houston, artists and educators. What did the behind the scenes look like from your perspective?
Well,
Can you give me an idea?
It could be real chaotic.
Yeah.
You know, particularly with the retail business, we have the front counter,
Yeah.
and we have the retail space, and then he's always had and I do as well. I continue with a workspace in the back.
Yes.
Where you can look at your notes and do your
You
planning.
have some people working in the back right now,
I do.
actually.
I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're setting up for the vaqueros, right?
Right.
Micaela.
Micaela,
Yeah.
Is
she's out
leading, is
there.
leading that. Yes.
Yes.
So, but we would, you know, I knew what we needed to do.
Yeah.
And just
course.
like he knew what we needed to do. And so, you know, we could control traffic or explain to people what we were doing. This is what we're getting ready for.
Right,
you know.
exactly.
And that was the main thing.
Yeah.
Tell them what's coming up.
That's right. Well, you know, talking about some partnerships, you have several partnerships, as I know, because I was here about a couple of weeks ago, and you had many writers paying homage to the late Macario Ramirez. So I wanted to know the partnerships that you have with writers, artists, or community organizations. Do you feel that that was especially powerful for them, or were you thinking you were ahead of the time at the time?
I don't think I knew if we were ahead of the time or not. The partnerships we have that I still continue, that I'm very proud of, I'm very pleased with, are very supportive. Feel like we're supportive of each other.
Yeah.
Nuestra Palabra, the Libro Traficantes with Tony Diaz.
Yes.
And he'll in fact have a book reading here at the end of February. And he was the one who organized the tribute several weeks ago that you were here. He did an excellent job.
Oh,
And
yes.
many, many kind things
You
were
had this
said.
place full of people.
No, we did.
I mean,
Standing room only.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I was very
standing
I was
room
very
only.
proud.
Yes.
Very proud.
Yes.
So that's one. In fact, Macario hosted Tony Diaz's first book reading,
Yeah.
The Aztec Love God, and Tony's mother was in attendance at
Yeah.
that. So that was very special, and then the Libro Traficantes, when they took the banned books into Arizona, was also
Was that all kind of organized here?
Well,
Somewhat?
yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we had the send-off here.
Yes.
We had a phone bank set up in the back where people could call in to voice opinions
Wow.
on books. We've longtime supporters. Macario was the advisory chair for the Pancho Claus Art and Education back when Pancho Claus was at Talento Bilingüe.
Right.
And so
I remember
he's
that.
been a longtime supporter of his
Yeah.
and the work that he does in communities.
Oh, and the Pancho Claus brings so much joy to children
Yeah.
and during the Christmas
Yes, he does.
holidays. Yeah. So you and Macario created a space where art, tradition, and activism all live together in one place. So we're going to talk about that. When we come back, we want to talk about your partnership with him and how you carried and how you're going to carry this work forward after his passing, and what you want the next generation to learn from his life. So don't go away. We'll be right back with Chrissie Ramirez. Welcome back to Viva Magazine Live. I'm here with Chrissie Ramirez of Casa Ramirez Folk Art Gallery. Chrissie, what I want to know is you and Macario built this together. So how did your strength and his strength fit together in both the shop and the movement? Because there was a movement happening
Yes,
here.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Well, I always saw Macario as the leader.
Yes.
I mean, this, was his inspiration that
Yeah.
started Casa Ramirez.
Yes.
And so I was a strong partner with him.
Yes.
And I wanted to help us achieve whatever we wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I did strongly believe in his goals.
Yes.
And so it became, it was a partnership.
Yeah, it was.
And we have, of course, he's very dynamic.
Yeah.
And I can do a lot of behind the scenes work. So it worked out all right.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not that it's always easy. You
Yeah.
know, obviously we can bump heads a lot, but
Sure.
lots of couples do that.
Do that. It wouldn't be a
You
normal
just-
marriage,
you just
right?
move
if it
forward.
wouldn't.
Yeah, you just keep on going.
That's right. So after Macario's passing in June 2020, you made the decision to keep Casa Ramirez and his mission alive, and it's still going. What guided you through that time, and what has sustained you all this time?
You know, this place here is strongly in mi corazón.
Yeah.
It's in my heart.
Yeah.
And he was in my heart, and
Yes.
I wanted to continue this for him, for us,
Yeah.
and for all the beauty that it's able to provide. It brings
Yeah.
me, in the 5.5 years or so that he's been gone, it's brought me a lot of pleasure and
Yeah,
a lot of satisfaction.
A lot of
And
joy.
like I said, yes, a lot
Yeah.
of joy, sí se puede. And that's what I tell myself, I
right.
can do it. And
Sí se puede.
That's
That's
right.
right.
So I have that in my mind. Something can get hard, I think you can do it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so I have
I know there's been some challenges, right? There has been.
I have wonderful employees, I have wonderful supporters, family, friends
Yeah.
that are there to give me support
Yes.
and strength. But I've been very, very pleased I can do it
Yes.
and to honor him.
Well, you have been very successful.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes. So if a young artist or activist or a small business owner, Chrissie, walked into Casa Ramirez asking, how can I make the difference? Or how can I make a difference like Macario did? What would you tell them?
Continue your education as long as you can. Educate yourself and keep it up in any way that you can.
Yes.
Have your goals, be true to yourself.
Yeah.
I think that education issue was one of the ones that would be the most important, even if it's informal.
Yes.
You know, keep on learning.
Right. So if there's anything we haven't talked about, Chrissie, that you would like Houstonians to know about, and especially the younger generation, to know about Macario or about Casa Ramirez, what would you tell them?
We've been doing this a long time.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful to have this kind of richness in one's life.
Yes.
And I would hope, and not even richness in the standpoint of money, but just richness from the standpoint of culture and beauty and traditions and all the
friends
people
and-
and friends and family. And I would wish that for anyone.
Yeah.
It's something that you set your goal for, and that you just are very fortunate when it happens. I
Yes,
think.
that's right. So I know that Casa Ramirez is going to close in March, at the end of March. So where can folks find Casa Ramirez online? Can you tell the viewing audience where to find it?
Yes, my website is our website, www.casaramirez.com. Email casa.ramirez@att.net. And then we're active on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Casa Ramirez Folk Art Gallery. And I hope to be able to do some special markets, special events. I plan to have an online presence still, just like we're working on the Vaquero project there.
That's right.
I hope to have some special Eli.
Micaela Selly.
Yeah, Micaela.
Yes.
Yeah, is organizing that for me.
Yes, that's awesome.
So I'm very proud of that. So.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you one other quick question. When you're saying Casa Ramirez is closing in March, are you actually going to move everything out of here?
Yes, and the whole thing driving that is that the lease expires at the end of March.
I see.
So to renew the lease here would be another 3 years.
Yeah.
And at this point, it's just time for me to step back from this daily schedule and to have a little bit more time to do some planning. Downsizing is commonly used as a word.
Yes,
but
right.
and just to do freedom to travel.
Yeah.
So I do plan to have all this out.
Chrissie, thank you very much for sharing your memories, your heart, and this powerful history with us. It's clear that Macario's spirit is still very much alive in Houston and in the work that you continue to do. For those of you watching, we encourage you to support spaces like Casa Ramirez that preserve culture, nurture artists and writers, and stand up for our community, for our culture, and our people. I'm Blanca Blanco, and this has been Viva Magazine Live, and we'll see you next time. Hasta luego, Houston.